Okay, so today I'm going to propose that regulation should be imposed on genetic modification of human embryos that are considered genetic enhancements. And an enhancement is something that makes someone better than the average citizen. You know, enhancements to intelligence, athleticism, etc. So my first claim is going to be my significance claim, and it is that genetic enhancements will create many societal issues. And I have two societal issues that it will create. The first is that genetic enhancements will cause a gap in social classes. This gap is not favorable, just to clarify. A 2005 study of economic growth in the 50 states by Ohio State University professor Mark Patridge concluded a more vibrant middle class increased long-term economic growth. And economic growth is consistent with a healthy society and happy citizens. So what will cause this gap is that only the wealthy will be able to afford these genetic enhancements. According to AdvancedFertility.com, pre-implantation genetic testing and a subsequent frozen embryo transfer costs upwards of $25,000. And this is a process where they take an egg from a woman and artificially inseminate it, analyze it for genetic diseases, and then implant it into the mother afterwards when it's found that there are no genetic diseases. And this is, compared to genetic modification, this is an extremely simple process and costs a lot of money. So the wealthy will be able to enhance their offspring substantially, mainly with intelligence. And smarter people have the ability to make more money. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics and National Association of College and Employers, people make 50% more with a four-year degree than people with a high school diploma. So wealthy people are going to be smarter, and the cycle will continue where they make more money and the gap in classes will only increase. The second societal issue is that there will be negative consequences associated with immoral genetic acts if it goes unregulated. The success rate of cloning ranges from about 0.1 to 3%. And the success is defined as reaching the final stage of development of the fetus and becoming like a living being. Even with this extremely low percentage of success, cloned animals, according to the University of Utah, cloned animals that do survive tend to be much bigger at birth than their natural counterparts. This is called large offspring syndrome, and people with offspring with this syndrome have abnormally large organs, which leads to breathing, blood flow, and other problems. So even success clonings are, they don't live long and fruitful lives. They live labored and short lives because they're not perfect by any means. So those are my two issues to society that these genetic enhancements will cause if gone unregulated. My inherency claim is that no current laws exist to regulate this genetic enhancements. According to geneticsandSociety.org, 79% of countries still have not taken action to ban the creation of designer babies, or genetic enhancement offspring, whatever you want to call them. So this is obviously a problem if one day the technology is here and we have no regulations, then people will be able to do whatever they want and these issues will arise. So my solution for this is that genetic regulation, I believe, will occur. This is because people agree with regulating genetic testing. A Harvard poll asked people, do you think that changing the genes of unborn babies to improve their intelligence or physical characteristics should be legal? And 83% of participants said no. So that is this is a vast majority of people that disagree with this type of act and would be for regulation. Also, the National Conference of State Legislatures states that 13 states have laws banning reproductive cloning. which is the closest thing we have today to this genetic enhancing. And it also said that most congressmen or women were in favor of regulation. So people want it to pass. And so I believe that it will pass when the issue becomes great enough.